Good afternoon. My name's Majeure. Amongst other things, I'm a board member of the High-Tech Software Cluster, and I have a very simple message for you this afternoon. Digitalization is not a trend. It's a force majeure. It's happening now. And if you ignore it, it's going to bury you. Why? Because digitalization is massively disruptive. It results in surprising winners and shocking losers. For instance, from nothing, Uber has become the largest taxi company in the world, and yet it doesn't own any taxis. Airbnb is the largest provider of accommodation in the world, and it doesn't own any real estate. Alibaba is the world's most valuable retailer, and it doesn't carry any inventory. So these companies are all winners in digitalization, and they have something in common. They all use the power of software to drive innovation. Now, we can look at the other side of the coin. Nokia got wiped out by the introduction of the smartphone and effectively got replaced by Apple. Kodak got wiped out by the digital camera and Sony took their place. Blockbuster Video got wiped out by the introduction of streaming, and now we have Netflix. These companies all have something in common as well. They failed to grasp software and use it to drive innovation. And what's also true is if you fail to innovate, somebody else is going to take your place. So if we look at industry, what's happening in industry? Well, Tesla is another example of a company that's using software to transform the automotive industry. Google, frighteningly, is using Android to enter into the automotive world as well. And the immediate consequence of that is that TomTom's future is now very uncertain. So what are these threats that I'm talking about? Well, if you're a company that is capable of driving your business by software strategy, you can innovate faster. You can gain more knowledge about your customer. You can invent new business models, and you can build yourself unassailable competitive advantage. Now, I'm kind of hoping I've spooked you out by now. If I haven't, try this. 52% of companies listed on the Fortune 500 in the year 2000 are no longer with us. Gone. 84% of companies who attempted digital transformation have failed. That's the driver behind this. So I have a question for you. What do you want your company to be? You want to be a winner, survivor, or a loser? Winners have a software-centric strategy. They exploit software as a business asset. The survivors have a software-inclusive strategy. They recognize they need it and they live with it. The losers don't understand software and think it's actually a pain in the ass. Again, what do you want to be? I have some good news for you. In this region, we are sat on a gold mine, for sure. What do I mean? Well, it's recognized. We're experts in mechanics. We're masters in electronics. But also, we produce world-class industrial software. And together, we are capable of being the winners of smart industry, for sure. But there's one problem. Unfortunately, our software capability is poorly recognized and completely underexploited. This is a major issue. So in this light, 26 companies have got together in the high-tech software cluster to drive the use of software for innovation in the industry. And we have put our nice mission statement together, which you can read at your leisure. I'm just going to summarize it for you. We help you be a smart industry winner. That's what we do. For example, one of our cluster, the software for this additive industries 3D printer was realized by one of our cluster members in such a way that it led to 50% reduction in time to market. That's faster. You want to know more? We're realizing a software competence center just over there. Right? It's the result of our field lab, and it's the home of software-driven innovation. We would like to invite you to come along and learn about more about what we can do for you. Thank you for your attention.